Another late day, another pond. We just got back to the flooded pond. Got the dozer, big Betsy pump behind us. I can already smell this pump. Nasty. 98 degrees today. All right, we're back down in Hebron, Indiana. The machines have been here for a couple weeks. We started this project and then the big flash flood tornado came through and put a stop to us. So it just finally dried up. It's still kind of wet here, but we're just getting a spot dug up for the pump. We came down to dig this pond deeper and re-slope the banks. First heat wave of the summer 26, 95 degrees right now. It's probably gonna get a little hotter. We started draining the pond. We found a big 12-inch culvert down at the bottom of the pond. That's as high as the pond was getting. That was really kind of the problem, but we're here to dig it deeper. So we're gonna take the existing grade of the pond now. You can see it's not much farther down. You can see that little 12-inch concrete culvert sticking out. That's some fish habitat that the homeowner put in when they first built the pond. So the goal is to drain the pond, which we're almost there. We're gonna get most or all the water out of there, then run that dozer down at that far end and just shove all the slop and clay to this end, flip it with the excavator that way, and try to make this thing 15 foot deeper than really, almost 15 foot deeper than that concrete pipe right there. So it's gonna be super deep. Then by us plugging up that 12-inch drain that was draining the pond before, this thing should be 20 to 25 foot deep.
Betsy pumping down here in Indiana, getting this pond ready for a nice renovation. We got her pumping, draining down. We cut this field through with the dozer here. I got my boy rocking with me today. We're gonna get shit done. Got the boys out here working hard, getting the machine greased up. Got out here at like 7 o'clock this morning. Got this pump thrown in the pond here. Got a 6-inch main running from end to end here. Yep, nice little river flowing. Drain this down and we'll get to work.
Waiting on the old pump to get finished. A lot of fish are dying, but that one died in the mouth of a snapping turtle. Everything is going pretty good so far. A lot more liquefied muck clay in the bottom of this than I had anticipated. Got a hard bottom, but it's 3-4 foot lower than the water is. That's coming out. The dozer just can't push up this big hill very efficiently, so the dozer's just pushing all the slop to the long reach. He's just flipping up the hill real quick. Everything's looking really good down here. Dozer's doing a good job shoving all this slop out. Funny, because just a couple hours ago, where that pump was pumping right there, that was the lowest part of the pond. Doing the trick, that dozer can carve through that clay really good, but boy, does it struggle pushing up a hill. So I just simply have him shoving it into the corners, feeding that long reach, and the long reach is just flipping it out right into the field. They put a pile here, pile in that corner, and we'll start piling some over there, and that long reach will just flip it out one time and be done. Looking good. The goal is to have this thing 15 foot deep. We got the pond, I think, pretty close to being deep enough. We can touch up the final grade, obviously, but everything is looking pretty good otherwise. We're gonna check the depth now. All right, so we have to lean the grade stick right now to get it down to 15, so we're probably only about 14, so he's gonna go ahead and dig some more out. Installing some fish habitat, some 12-inch concrete culverts that the homeowner had here already in the pond. We're about down the depth. It's like 16 foot deep, probably 20-some foot deep from where I'm standing, but where the water should at the very minimum get at 16. But we think it's gonna get all the way up to the 20. I actually think the water's gonna get up to here, but we're prepared for it not to. Time will tell. We're basically just gonna finish grade this off and call it deep enough and just do a little bit more grading around the edges. Bigger and deeper, that is the motto of Schlick Ponds. 16 foot from there to the orange flags, and probably another 8 foot to the top. So just in case it don't fill all the way up and it only goes to them flags, we still got our 16. Otherwise it'll be over 20. All right, we got a clay towel here somewhere. We plug it off and we start digging. Now that the pond is about done, we're gonna open it back up and let her fill, hopefully. Up a little higher. There she is, boy. Let that baby eat. Fill, baby, fill. That's how we're gonna fill the pond. Hopefully. Another late day, another pond. We just gotta do some final grading, probably be here till dark. Got this section of the pond pretty much done. Just gotta go through and finish grade the rest of that, final it out. Got some piles over there to knock down. Pond is done, digging wise anyways. Turned out really nice. Probably, if it fills all the way up, close to 275 by 200 or so.